just want to mention we've lost several people in the last few weeks since our last show. Burt Young, Suzanne Somers, and Piper Laurie, just to name a few. Burt Young passed away first.
Yeah, and which I believe so. Which he's one of those. He's almost like a Wilford Brimley. Like, how he's always been old.
He's always been old. I thought the same thing. So when Rocky came out, he was old then, and he must have been like 36.
Yeah,
I mean, he looked like he was 60 in that.
The 70s version of 36. I don't know.
But when they said he passed away at 83, I was waiting for them to say like, he was 98.
Yeah.
But I'm like, so really? He was 63 in like the 2000s? Like talk about an old looking guy. No offense.
No, yeah. I mean, I just think back to because I remember most from Amityville 2, where he played the dad. And even then, he seemed like an old dad.
He did. Yeah.
And then he was in another Amityville, about 8 to 10 years ago. I can't remember. And I remember I was talking to Diane Franklin at the Hollywood show, and she said Burt Young's in it. I'm like, I kind of gave this look. He's like, yeah, he's still alive. Because I was like, what?
He's still
going? But yeah. So Suzanne Somers. So obviously she's battled cancer several times. She obviously was too young to go as well. Piper Laurie. And actually, I watched a few videos this week of her talking. So she was. I've met her a couple times, and I think I've talked about this before. One of my favorite experiences was not actually with her, but adjacent to her. That I was at a restaurant where the convention was, and she was having lunch, I think, with Nancy Allen and PJ Souls, which is weird enough as it is. And she kind of laughed, and she did that cackle, that Margaret White kind of cackle, and I was like,
oh, nice.
I was like, oh, yeah, just naturally.
So, yeah. No, she was great. Margaret White. I feel like these things happen in threes, and those are such random opposite ends of the spectrum. But there are three character actors and actresses and whatnot that we loved. And Suzanne Somers made a really great fortune for herself. I didn't realize her net worth, but she was. Oh yeah. She cleaned up.
She was not messing around, and she was in Serial Mom right at the end. So.
Right. Yes. Yeah. I do love Serial Mom.
But yeah.
Godspeed.